Hello, my name is Olivia DeVenti from Market Education for Kimball Office, and in this session we're going to review basically how 2020 Worksheet works. So with that in mind, let's do a quick overview. First, the first time you go into 2020 Worksheet, you'll probably notice this caption bar at the top. If you'd like to get more screen space, I would suggest that you right-click and deselect Caption Bar. So now you'll notice that you have a little bit more screen space. Next, you'll probably notice that I've got a couple of tabs open. These are referring to the number of worksheets that I have open. So those are called worksheet tabs. Next, you have your worksheet area here in the gray space, followed by your worksheet tabs at the bottom. You have the worksheet itself, global options you can select from, as well as cover pages and reports. And these are just different views of the content within your worksheet. Now you'll also notice that you have your Explorer bar. Now your Explorer bar from a dealership standpoint is probably going to have more than what I show on my screen because as a Kimball Office employee I'm specifying Kimball Office and our sister company National. Finally, you have the task pane series as well, which has a couple of different functionalities that we'll look at how it relates to Kimball Office product. If you were curious, because it does look a little overwhelming anytime you look into Worksheet, what the different functionalities are of the tools, we'll examine those specifically on Kimball Office product, but I do want to point out that if there's a toolbar that you see here, you can drag that toolbar out using the grips on the left, and that toolbar has a name at the top. You can then hold your worksheet drop down menu, and that menu will also convey the same tools with a couple of bonuses. So regardless if you prefer the drop downs or if you prefer the toolbar, you've got a couple of different ways to work. Also, you can right click in the gray space here and you can choose whether to show your menu drop down bar, which I always recommend. Show your status bar, which is at the bottom of the screen, shows your list, sell prices as an example. If you want to turn toolbars off, you can also turn them off this way, as well as look at your Explorer bars, which contain your catalogs, projects, bookmarks, etc. And then, of course, Task Pane can be accessed this way. So anytime you're working with 2020 Worksheet, and that could be if you were an Imagine user, a Cap Designer user, Giza as examples, then you're working with the worksheet product. If you have any questions further about anything shown in this module, please feel free to reach out to olivia.deventi@kimball.com. That's ALIB as in boy IA .DE V as in Victor ENTE at Kimball KIMBALL.com. Thanks and have a great day.